Okay, you guys, how you doing? I hope you've all had a really great weekend. And I'll tell you a little story. So I mixed up all these paints last night. I was really discouraged, and I worked on a piece, and I'm not, crazy about the way it turned out. And so I was beaten down and broken, and I decided I was just going to come in here and mix paints with all the intentions at 10:30 last night to pour. Now, at 10:30 at night, pouring probably wasn't the best idea. So I finished mixing the paints, and I think at 11:45 I went to bed, and that was it. I did not pour. I saved the paints, figured I'm going to get up bright and early this morning, and I'm going to paint a beautiful painting. And well, that never happened. And I'll tell you why that didn't happen. And I'm probably the only human on earth at this point who has not watched Outlander. And so a couple weekends ago, I started watching it. I got into like the second or third episode, and so today I decided I'm gonna watch an episode of Outlander before I pour. Well, that was starting episode 4, and I am now on episode 14. So I don't even know. Like the whole day just disappeared, and all I did was watch Scots and in Scotland and admired the land, and I must have been crazy because it was a fantastic show, and there's like 62 episodes, and I'm now going on episode 14. So today we like basically watched 9 or 10 episodes, and my day's just gone to hell in a handbag. I mean, I've done nothing, absolutely nothing. Now, I will tell you, it's absolutely wretched outside, and you walk out there, and if you come back in, it looks like you took a shower because it is so muggy and thick, you can barely breathe. So I suppose staying inside with the AC was the best idea. Anyhow, so the colors, let me tell you about the colors. I have Purple Flash by Color Shift. I have Silver Flash by Color Shift. I have right here Interference Violet by Golden. I have 24K Gold by DecoArt Extreme Sheen. I've got Black, Artist Loft Flow Black, and I have Artist Loft White, and yeah. Most paints are, well, these paints are on the thicker side. These are on a little bit of the thinner side, so we'll see what turns out. But I think I'm gonna do mostly white, and then I'm gonna do black for my background. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm still thinking about it. So I'm just gonna go with the flow, and we're gonna go from there, and we're gonna have a good old time. And I think it'll turn out pretty cool. I don't know, not quite sure. Oh, I'm gonna do white again. I'm gonna do a little white. I'm tired. I have to pick up my daughter at 10. And then I'll be able to go to bed. But before I do all that, I wanted to make sure, oh, we should put black there. I wanted to make sure that, oh, this is risky. This could make a mess. But yeah, so before I picked her up, I wanted to make sure that I at least got my pour in, because I'll be garbage after that. I'll just want to go to bed because I have to work in the morning. And do some Purple Flash. And I'm going to do a little black. I don't usually put black in my Galaxy pours, but I think it'll add a nice contrast to everything. And I think we're gonna switch up the container that I'm pouring my gold out of, only because it's got a wide mouth, and I don't want a ton coming out, because then the painting will be extremely celly and gold-like. And I don't want that. So we're just layering up some color here. And some purple. Let's do some more white. I think it's gonna turn out hopefully cool. Who knows? So yep, I'm now hooked on Outlander, and there isn't enough days or hours in the day, and I could just keep watching it. And I thought about it. I was like, well, you know what? Maybe I'll just take the next 2 days off and watch the other 48 or 49 episodes, because I guess there's like 62. And where have I been? I mean, literally, where have I been? The same thing happened with Game of Thrones, where I never watched it at all until season 6. And then one spring we just, oh, I poured out of that one again. One spring we just binge watched all 6 seasons. And then so that season 7, which was coming out, so that we knew what was going on in the world of Game of Thrones. And yeah, so here I am, years later, finally catching up on Outlander. Yay me. But I'll tell you, that Jamie, yeah, I've been told, and I didn't believe it, and I wasn't crazy about him the first 2 episodes, but he's got it going on. Definitely got something going on. So for all you Outlander lovers, I'm now on board, and I don't want to miss anymore. This is an interesting sequence of colors I got going on here. Okay. I'm excited. See what kind of hot mess I can. I did lots of little layers, so I'm not sure if it's gonna mix too much or what's gonna happen, but you know, I was looking for those scissors I just saw on the counter there earlier and walked right by them. All right. So I think what I'm gonna do is, normally whatever background I do black in the, you know, if I do white, then I use a white puddle. So because these colors are somewhat soft, I don't want them to get muddy in black. So we've thrown some white on there for good measure. We're gonna pray for the best. Okay, let's see here. We're in screen. Oh, good. Okay, I just talked for 8 minutes. Oh, you poor things. All right. No, I'll go this way. I forget to put down the black, but I could do that after. cutie. Okay, I'm crazy, I know. Let's give it a torch. Then we're gonna put some black down around it to let it really stand out. This is fabulous, I love it. All right, so you guys can totally fast forward through this section. It's just spreading, or maybe I will and I'll sound like a chipmunk, so we'll see. All right, let's give it another torch. Not many air bubbles. I mixed these paints last night, so still some, but not many. I'm wondering if I should wreck it or if I should just stretch it. I think I'm just gonna stretch it, and I am gonna actually turn it because, you know, I only poured from that side so that you could see what was coming out of the cup. But orientation wise, I know how I like my puddle after I pour. I'm gonna keep my torch close by because the more I stretch it, the more the bubbles will form and show up here, come to the party, even if they're late, whatever it might be. But this is pretty cool. I almost want to leave like black negative space. Like, that's how cool I like this. Like, this is really cool. Really cool. Slow, 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 slow. And back. And back. Should I put some black there? Yeah, we'll do some black here. So it started to fold over in this area, and I want to make sure that that does not continue in that corner. I want it to glide, and that's why I put a coat around it. And I only want a little bit of this area to go over because I really like what I was seeing. Maybe too much. Okay. Let's recenter that. So like I said before I started layering the cups, some of my paints are thinner. So this is moving much faster. But that's okay, because I knew that was going to happen. So now I have this really crazy oblong shape on a canvas. It's that darn Scottish man that's got me all worked up. No, I'm only kidding, Or am I? Just babbling on like a crazy person, like I haven't spoken in hours, and then I thought about it. I really have not spoken in hours, and I've just been watching this show. If y'all like the show Outlander, give this video a thumbs up. The colors in this piece are rockin'. I love these colors together, and I've never used them per se specifically in a particular pour, but now I'm gonna bring it off over here. I'm gonna call this one maybe Jagged Little Pill. Oh, this one is awesome. This is what I'm talking about. I feel like there's still a lot of paint on here, but I'm afraid to really take it off, but I'm gonna have to do something. So I'm just gonna keep working it. Oh yeah. All right. So I'm like done with this, just in case you couldn't tell. I'm gonna take my gloves off, and really excited about this. So I'm gonna bring you guys in just a moment, and we'll go from there. Okay, now, man, these colors are amazing. They are so subtle, and then they just create these beautiful lines. And I'm glad I added the black, because I mean, look at some of the depth in that. This piece turned out a lot better than I thought it was. It was a risk, and with the colors that I chose, but I think it was worth every ounce of paint. I love how these, ooh, let me focus, there you go. These like opened up in here, and sort of alien-like, but I'm gonna call this one, Jagged Little Pill came to mind when I was just about finished with it, and I'm gonna keep it that way. I mean, this is really cool. Look at all the detail. And like these crazy lines here. What are those? There's so much to look at in this piece. Anywho, so thank you for listening to my I'm so late to the party Outlander speech. I'm here now. That's all that matters. If you have not started watching it, I highly advise watching it. The only sad part is I'm binge watching it, and once it's gone, it's gone. And what am I going to do with myself? But it was a great day to do absolutely nothing. I mean, even the dishwasher was still full. A very uncommon day, or even weekend day. I don't know. So check below for any links in my description box for Etsy, PayPal me. I have Arteza coupons down there, coupon code that's still active. And what else? Facebook. My email address, I think, is down there. Instagram. So you guys can connect to me on any social media platform that I have. So I think that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You guys have been wonderful. Have a good day. Good morning. Here I wanted to show you guys really quick the dried results. This piece is absolutely gorgeous. And I am so happy with how it turned out. And the purple, and then, it sort of changes a little bit of color when you go each way due to the color shifts that I used. But man, I can't wait to varnish this piece and get it going. Anywho, so this is the dried results. Pardon my outdoor noises, but this piece is gorgeous. Sort of a cloudy day. Let me see if I can get you guys in the sun or a little bit of sunlight to help. There we go. Yeah. Love it, love it, love it. So happy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oops, sorry, I'm moving too much. And that's it.